Hey Richard, my name is David Feeder, and I just wanted to make a quick video and say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've changed my life, and getting a little emotional. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching your videos for many years now, before HEX was even launched, back when you were talking about it, and you know, everything you said has been 100% correct, 100%, and it's been a wild ride, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'm a hardcore Hexican. I'm an IT guy, nerd by trade, hacker, and I just wanted to say thank you, from me to you. Thank you personally. Gratitude can't express how I feel. You really changed my life, my family's. Thank you for that. You know, that's amazing, the opportunity you've given everybody. And it really, you know, I 100% sympathize with you and love your videos when you tell it like it is, and you know, you deserve the respect that you've earned from what you've done, and it's amazing what you've invented. And they don't get it. They don't understand. They have no idea. And they'll learn soon. They'll figure it out. But a lot of us now's the time when a lot of people should be onboarded, and now's the time to tell everybody. So, you know, it's already changed my life, but this is just the beginning. I mean, now that we're even just at a penny, that's the beginning. That's which is, I mean, even a year ago when I first got, like, I've been there since the beginning, and man, even in my mind, a penny was like a target. So we're about to hit that, and that's already life-changing. And I'd love to share my story of a $750 investment in a single wallet that now at a penny, I've paid off my student loans, and it's changed my life. And I have more HEX than that, and I've invested a lot, and I've got, you know, I'm ready for the ride, and you know, I've picked the right horse. So I just want to say thank you. Just thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Crypto Girl. I just got off the show Discourse Syndicate. It's a live stream for the HEX community. My hosts, RG3 and Dollar Cost Crypto, were both amazing gentlemen. While I was on the show, I was asking questions about HEX, learning more about it. This was my first time on. The Hexican community welcomed me with open arms. They were all extremely generous and supportive. While I was on the stream, sorry, I'm still emotional. While I was on the stream, they gifted me 2.5 million HEX. Ski Cat gifted me 2.5 million HEX, and I had to get off the stream early because I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude, and that means so much to me. Thank you so much, guys, for your generosity. I bawled my eyes out for maybe 7 minutes right after getting off, and I'm recovering now. But as a Gen Z, I truly don't have that much money to invest in cryptocurrency. Don't let my background fool you. I've worked hard with my savings to buy these panels and make a nice set and do my best to look presentable for the community, and that's just to educate new people about cryptocurrency, and I think it's going to do a lot of good for the world, as well as HEX, guys. HEX is not a scam. HEX is, you can think of it as like a certificate of deposit with amazing interest, amazing, and it's DeFi. Anyway, you guys should look into it. These people are amazing. They're good. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Ballet Brand. This video is to Richard. Just want to say, man, thank you for all you've done, for all that you continue to do. Been following you for quite a while now, since early 2017, maybe April 2017, and instantly fell in love with the personality, the character, you know, the information that you're presenting with everything. You know, I've got generally a good judgment of character, and I can see, you know, a real person, an honest person when I see one, and I can see a fake when I see one. And it's cool that, you know, Richard has done so much for the crypto space. You know, he gets a lot of hate and attack from people that at the end of the day they don't really matter at all. But Richard has done more for crypto in general than anyone that I know of. But things like HEX in under 1 year have already started to attack the, not only, I shouldn't say attack, but it's already competing with Bitcoin and with these other cryptocurrencies in the space. And in the future, it's going to be competing with, you know, some of the traditional finance and with the actual banking CDs that we see in the legacy system. So appreciate all you do, Richard. It's been an honor to follow you and to listen to all of your live streams.
Hello everyone, Conrad Zen here, and I'm filming this on the 1 year anniversary of HEX. I know, how time flies. And I want to congratulate Richard Heart. I want to congratulate everyone who got involved in HEX. You are definitely part of a new generation of investors in the new DeFi economy. And going forward into the future, I'm sure that we are all going to be well rewarded. So, happy birthday to HEX. Congratulations to everybody who is involved and everybody who is going to be involved. So I'm Conrad Zen, signing off for now. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Phil. I'm living in Germany, and I'm a social worker, and I used to have all different kinds of jobs, and I got pretty tired over the years and was worn out, and I never had the chance to stop working because I needed the money. And then I invested in HEX, and it gave me the chance to quit my job, and now I'm planning on building a construction and playground for kids. This has always been a dream for me, and it's hard to imagine having the opportunity to make it happen, and I'm so thankful for that. And you guys will see what it's going to look like in a few months. It's just in the beginning. Thank you.
Got a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear your story, man. Let's hear your story for everybody. I mean, we got
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
1,719 people watching.
Wow.
Wow.
What the king
incredible.
Castle is doing.
Gold records.
Well, I've only been in crypto for I'm celebrating my 3rd month right now. So
Oh, wow.
I actually I got into it because of COVID. I was isolated because of COVID. I had recently actually died in a car accident from an overdose, and I'm an alcoholic, and I was untreated alcoholic, and I ended up getting a brain injury a few months before going into COVID. So when that happened, it was particularly difficult, and I got into stock trading, and I was a Robinhood trader, and tried to do the best that I could, but I was buying the tops and selling the bottoms, and I ran into my friend Paul, one of my good friends from childhood, and we went out golfing, and I had just purchased Chainlink and Ethereum the day before. This was August 15th. He asked me if I had ever heard of Richard Heart or HEX, and so I went home and I just figured that was a good sign to buy some HEX. So I bought $150 worth. I staked it out for 5,555 days, and that was August 17th, my first stake. So I restarted researching Richard and watching all of his videos, and I fell in love with HEX and paying myself in the future. And I had, just recently, because of my head injury, I was being treated from all these different medications, and I had actually become suicidal. So in the middle of August, I was tempted with taking my own life, and it was only a couple days later that I made my first stake. And I do the HEX therapy show with Matty Allen, and I went over this a little bit there, and it was just Matty brought to my attention because he's a substance abuse counselor, a therapist, that not many people get to go from that low point to a place of normalcy that fast. And did HEX have anything to do with that? And I attributed it to my family, my friends, and God, but it's also HEX. It was also Richard, in this community. I fell in love with the community. I spent a lot of time with watching Hexo and RG3 and all of you guys, Crypto Coffee for sure. So I fell in love with myself, in that time for the first time ever too. Thinking about the 5,555 day stake and what that would look like. I have 2 daughters. I'm married, so my perspective on life changed, and it was really beneficial. I really wanted to stick around.
As far as what I've invested in since I began investing in the HEX token, which was in January of this year, I was very fortunate. A friend of mine who is very into the crypto mechanisms and the crypto world suggested that this was something that I should really investigate. And I have invested, let's just say it was $10,000, $12,000. Well, now my true value that I have right now that I could sell to HEX that has increased in value from that. The last investment I made was in June 8th. My investment value now, my ROI, it's worth about $130,000 right now. I mean, that to me, that's huge. For me, I want to be able to have enough money to help others, to bring about a relief in people that are struggling. And it looks like there's going to be some struggle for a few years ahead as we pull out of this world crisis, you might say. And so that I really feel that HEX is going to give me that opportunity. HEX is really a superior product in my humble opinion, and for what it has accomplished and what it is bringing to me personally. It's not a scam, it's not a Ponzi, it's actually the real thing. And I could care less what the naysayers are saying or what their motives for their estimation of HEX is. I know for sure that it's the real thing, and it's actually the seed I grew with it, with the money, the small amount that I have planted with Ethereum in the ground is really starting to already show fruitage. And to me, that's really important because the root system is growing. And it's growing so that it can support a whole lot more of what HEX has to offer. This is just the beginning. So go for it.
What's up, y'all? Just want to take the time and thank Richard for making HEX. Literally, I never planned to have a retirement. Didn't have a 401k. Savings, wasn't interested in it. But with HEX, you made it so goddamn easy just to invest, brother. And I really appreciate that. Changed my life.
Hey guys, my name is Marek and I come from Poland. For the last 10 years or so of my life, I have worked in tourism and hospitality industry all over the world. I quit my latest job as a director of sales and marketing in Cambodia in February 2020, and I accepted the same position from another hotel in Saudi Arabia. This is when COVID-19 struck with the full force, which resulted in my second job offer getting cancelled. And luckily, that was roughly around the same time when I discovered HEX. So that was March 2020, I believe. I decided to swap most of my mostly non-performing crypto, which I purchased in 2017 and 2019 for HEX upon doing a little bit of research. And since then, I just watch my portfolio consistently grow, with big payday in November being just a cherry on top of that. How did it change my life? HEX gave me a peace of mind, which allowed me to use some of my other funds to make a big move from Cambodia to Mexico. I have been looking for a job in Mexico for quite a while now, and but to no avail. So at some stage, I just decided to stop looking and just live the life I always wanted to live, with no job, no boss, and just making my dreams come true on my own schedule in various ways. All of this has been possible because I can see that my long-term future is secure with my stakes in HEX. Therefore, I'm able to take more risks and do all kinds of things right now instead of just having a full-time job. What's interesting to me is that by now I made more money in HEX this year than I made last year in my 60 hours a week super stressful job. So what HEX did is it actually changed a potentially worst year of my career to date to a potentially best year or best year to date. I could clearly say that HEX has saved this year for me. Thank you.
What's up, Hexicans? Most of you guys know me as Richie. Here's my testimonial for HEX and how it's changed my life. I've been in crypto for quite a while now, and I was a full-blown trader. It got to the point where I was, even taking drugs and stuff like that to stay up, and my quality of life was just complete shit, even though I was making quite a bit of money. The end of 2017 was the big crash, as everybody knows, and I actually did okay through all that, but 2018, my wife left me, pretty much because of the life decisions that I was making at that time. Became pretty much a junkie to the charts, and yeah, pretty much lost everything. Last 2 years have been pretty rough. I've been trying to recover from that loss, and also from the addiction that I had developed from trading and the life that comes with all that. And yeah, so I found myself in a really dark, not a good place, and I pretty much lost everything. And HEX, I found Richard Heart, in 2017, and I saw his self-help videos, and they really spoke to me, and I started listening to more and more the way to say, and he started talking about HEX and having something that pays interest, and so you can stop trading, and that really appealed to me, and I dove all into it.